In today's video, I'm diving into timeless, psychology-backed design strategies that can turn your home into a sanctuary of calm and relaxation. These tips are perfect for anyone who wants their space to feel more peaceful, without resorting to extremes like turning your living room into a yoga studio or embarking on a never-ending journaling marathon. Nope, we're talking about practical, science-based advice that blends interior design, architecture, and psychology. And yes, a dash of my own obsession with design books is sprinkled in for good measure. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tools to craft a space that feels like a warm hug for your soul, regardless of your budget or style preferences. Let's start with one of the most influential factors in any room: color. The power of color goes beyond aesthetics. It's practically a mood whisperer. The moment you step into a room, your brain immediately processes the colors around you, often without you even realizing it. And those colors, they can either calm you down or crank up your stress levels. No pressure, right? But don't worry, understanding how to use color effectively isn't rocket science. It all boils down to three critical components: hue, saturation, and value. Hue is the basic identity of a color. Red, blue, green, or any of the shades in between. It's like the name tag for colors, letting you know what family they belong to. Then comes saturation, which measures how vivid or muted a color appears. High saturation is your neon yellow highlighter. Bold, loud, and impossible to miss. Low saturation, on the other hand, gives you soft, dusty shades that are more subdued and relaxing. Lastly, there's value, which determines how light or dark a color is. Picture a gradient that goes from snow white to charcoal black. So, how does this translate into creating a calming home? The secret lies in choosing colors that are low in both saturation and value. Think whisper-soft blues, delicate sage greens, or warm, sandy beiges. These shades don't just look soothing. They actually help relax your eyes and your mind. Science shows that muted tones act as a visual exhale, giving your brain a much-needed break from stimulation. Bold, vibrant colors, on the other hand, are like a double espresso shot, perfect for a burst of energy, but not ideal for unwinding after a long day. Want your home to feel more like a spa and less like a circus? Save the eye-popping hues for accent pieces or statement decor. But there's more to color than just individual shades. Enter color harmony, the art of making colors work together in a way that feels natural and effortless. One of my favorite approaches here is the monochromatic palette, a strategy that uses variations of a single color to create a unified, cohesive look. Why is this so effective? It's all about simplicity. When your eyes don't have to juggle clashing colors, your brain can take a little vacation. It's like walking into a room where everything just flows. Imagine this: walls painted in a soft, misty blue, paired with furniture in slightly darker shades of the same color, and decor accents, like throw pillows or vases, that add texture without veering away from the palette. The result? A serene space that feels as calming as a deep breath on a quiet morning. And if committing to a full room makeover feels daunting, start small. You can achieve the same monochromatic magic with textiles. Think curtains, rugs, and cushions that all belong to the same color family. Even your bedding can join the party. Still not convinced? Here's a pro tip for inspiration. Look up color-drenched rooms online. You'll find stunning examples of spaces where designers have fully embraced a single hue from floor to ceiling. It's a bold move, sure, but the payoff is a deeply soothing environment that feels intentional and beautifully cohesive. And remember, it doesn't have to be all paint and no play. Throw in some tactile elements, like a velvet cushion or a woven rug, to add depth and interest without straying from your palette. By now you might be wondering, isn't all this color talk just a bit extra? Trust me, it's not. Color is the foundation of how we experience a space. Master it, and you've already taken the first major step toward creating a home that feels like your personal retreat. Whether you're starting with a single room or tackling your entire house, understanding the psychology of color will help you design a space that not only looks stunning, but also soothes your mind and spirit. To implement this, start with a calming shade as your base color, something like soft grays, muted greens, or warm beige tones. These hues set the foundation for a serene atmosphere. Once you've chosen your base, layer in different tones within the same color family to add depth and richness without breaking the harmony. For example, if you're working with pale blue walls, you might include deeper blue cushions, a soft navy throw, and some subtle striped patterns to bring dimension to the room. Don't forget to play with textures. Incorporate elements like velvet pillows, chunky knit blankets, or smooth ceramic vases to make the space feel dynamic while maintaining a cohesive palette. For more inspiration, look up color-drenched rooms online. You'll find stunning examples of spaces that use one color family to create a soothing, immersive environment. If painting the entire room in one color feels too intimidating, you can start small by using textiles. Match your curtains, throw pillows, or even rugs to your chosen palette for an easy way to achieve visual consistency. Want to go further? Add tonal artwork, monochromatic decorative objects, or even books with matching covers to enhance the effect. These small details make a big difference in creating a harmonious, relaxing vibe. Now let's dive into biophilic design, a fancy term for bringing nature into your home. Imagine a space filled with lush greenery, natural wood finishes, and even the calming sound of trickling water. Doesn't that feel infinitely more inviting than a stark, lifeless room? Our deep connection to nature is hardwired into us. For our ancestors, environments with trees, water, and open spaces were key to survival, offering food, shelter, and safety. This connection is known as the biophilia effect, and it explains why surrounding yourself with natural elements can reduce stress, improve focus, and boost overall well-being. The easiest way to incorporate biophilic design? Plants. Start with species that thrive indoors and are known for their calming presence. Think monstera, peace lilies, or pothos, which have soft, rounded leaves. These shapes are subconsciously associated with safety and comfort. Avoid spiky plants like cacti or snake plants in areas meant for relaxation. Their sharp forms can subtly evoke feelings of danger. If you're decorating a windowless room, no worries. High-quality artificial plants can still create that soothing visual connection to nature. Pro tip: choose plants with varying heights and textures to mimic the diversity found in natural landscapes. For a more advanced biophilic touch, introduce natural textures into your design. A jute rug, bamboo blinds, or a raw wood coffee table can instantly make your space feel grounded and connected to the earth. Pair these materials with soft textiles like cotton or linen to strike the perfect balance between rugged and refined. Another great idea? Add water elements. A small tabletop fountain or even an aquarium can introduce the soothing sound of flowing water, enhancing the calming effect. If you're lucky enough to have a view of the outdoors, make the most of it by positioning furniture to frame the scenery. No view? No problem. High-quality prints or photos of tranquil landscapes can work wonders. Look for serene images of rolling hills, still lakes, or open skies. These types of scenery are proven to lower stress levels. Avoid harsh or chaotic images like stormy seas or jagged mountains, which can evoke feelings of tension. Pro tip: frame these artworks in natural wood or neutral colored frames to maintain the cohesive, biophilic aesthetic. Next, let's explore the idea of visual complexity, how busy or simple a space feels. A cluttered room can overstimulate your senses, leaving you feeling restless, while an overly minimalist space might feel cold or lifeless. The trick is to strike the perfect balance. Think of it as the Goldilocks principle of interior design. Not too much, not too little, but just right. Start by grounding your space with neutral tones. These provide a calm backdrop that allows other elements in the room to shine without overwhelming the senses. Arrange furniture to maintain open pathways, making the space feel airy and inviting. Storage is your best friend here. Invest in closed cabinets, storage ottomans, or baskets to tuck away everyday items. A clutter-free room doesn't just look better, it feels better too. A simple decluttering tip: take everything off your surfaces like coffee tables and shelves, then selectively reintroduce items. This lets you curate your decor intentionally and ensures everything has its place. Patterns also play a big role in managing visual complexity. Large, bold prints can be energizing and eye-catching, but in spaces designed for relaxation, smaller, subtle patterns are your best bet. For instance, choose softly patterned curtains or rugs with muted tones. Balance these with solid-colored furniture or decor to create a sense of visual calm. Need extra storage ideas? Use decorative baskets or sleek, stackable boxes to keep things tidy while adding a stylish touch. By thoughtfully combining these strategies, color harmony, biophilic design, and balanced visual complexity, you'll create a space that feels like a true retreat from the chaos of the outside world. Patterns play a significant role in shaping the visual complexity of a space. Large, bold patterns can easily dominate a room, creating a lively and stimulating environment. While this might work for areas like a playroom or a lively dining space, it's not ideal for spaces meant for relaxation. For bedrooms or living rooms, opt for smaller, more delicate patterns that add interest without overwhelming the senses. For instance, if you're considering wallpaper, soft botanical prints or subtle geometric designs in muted tones can enhance the room's serenity. Similarly, if your space features patterned accessories like cushions, throws, or rugs, balance them with solid colored elements to provide a visual breather. Bonus tip: patterns inspired by nature, like flowing waves, delicate leaves, or even cloud-like motifs, can amplify the calming effect, tying in beautifully with the biophilic design principles we discussed earlier. Natural materials are another cornerstone of a relaxing interior. Wood, in particular, has an inherently grounding and calming effect. However, moderation is key. Too much wood in a space can feel overwhelming or even claustrophobic. Research suggests that rooms with around 45% wood coverage strike the perfect balance, creating a sense of warmth and stability without feeling oppressive. Consider mixing wooden furniture with other natural materials like stone countertops, linen curtains, or soft cotton throws to add variety and texture. Lighter, airy materials like rattan or cork are excellent choices for a breathable aesthetic. A rattan chair paired with a stone planter, for example, introduces both visual and tactile diversity, adding depth to your space while maintaining its calm vibe. Next up, symmetry and repetition. These are powerful design tools that can make a room feel more organized and harmonious. Our brains naturally gravitate towards symmetry because it's easy to process and often signals stability and balance. Think of symmetrical faces, the even distribution of tree branches, or the proportional layout of classical architecture. To incorporate symmetry into your home, start with focal points like a fireplace or coffee table, and arrange your furniture symmetrically around them. Matching bedside tables and lamps in the bedroom or evenly spaced dining chairs around a table are classic examples of symmetry that instantly bring order to a space. However, modern design doesn't shy away from asymmetry. You can create visual interest by pairing a large artwork with a grouping of smaller items, or by offsetting a sleek, minimal sofa with an irregularly shaped coffee table. The key is to strike a balance where asymmetry feels intentional rather than chaotic. Speaking of balance, let's talk about shapes, specifically curves versus angles. Sharp edges and angular designs can subconsciously evoke tension or discomfort, as our primal instincts associate them with danger. Think thorns or jagged rocks. On the other hand, smooth, flowing curves are inherently soothing, reminding us of natural forms like rivers, clouds, or rolling hills. You can introduce curves into your home in countless ways. An arched doorway, a circular rug, a rounded dining table, or even decorative elements like curvy candlesticks or wavy patterned artwork. Furniture is another excellent way to embrace curves. Consider a plush, rounded armchair or a sofa with soft, sweeping lines. If you're planning a renovation, think big with features like a curved kitchen island or a circular window. Even subtle touches like replacing a square vase with a round one can make your space feel more inviting. Finally, lighting is the unsung hero of any interior design. The type and quality of light in your space can dramatically impact how it feels. During the day, bright natural light or cool-toned artificial light helps keep you alert and energized. However, as the day winds down, warm, dim lighting becomes essential for creating a cozy, relaxing atmosphere. Swap out harsh white bulbs for warm-toned ones, ideally in the 2,700 to 3,000 Kelvin range, which mimic the gentle hues of a sunset. Layering your lighting is key. Combine table lamps, floor lamps, and wall sconces to create pockets of soft light throughout the room. This layering adds depth and avoids harsh shadows. And let's address the elephant in the room: neon-colored lights. Sure, neon green or electric blue might look fun in a gaming setup or party environment, but they're far from relaxing. Instead, opt for smart lighting solutions that let you dim or adjust the color temperature to suit your mood. Some systems even offer preset modes, like a relaxed setting that transitions your space into a warm, spa-like haven with just one tap. And there you have it, simple yet powerful ways to transform your home into a sanctuary of peace and calm. By carefully curating your patterns, materials, shapes, and lighting, you can create a space that feels as refreshing as a weekend getaway. If you enjoyed these tips, be sure to explore my other videos for more insights into creating cozy, timeless interiors. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share your favorite design ideas in the comments. I'd love to hear how you've made your space uniquely yours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.